Hello, everybody. So I have skipped number three. Yeah, I think I skipped number three. We're on to episode 4. This one actually speaks out because it was so funny. Episode 4 of Game Shakers is Migo, the freakish robots. So what happened in this episode is very funny. Just the fact of you had a European British company coming to them saying, well, we have a robot. We want to get promotion for the robot. So we would like you to make a game for the robot based on a robot, inspired by the robot. So that's what they did. And meanwhile, they actually interacted with the robot and crap, I forgot his name, but the blondie kid actually had a attachment to it. Well, technically what happened was just the fact of at first it acted like a normal robot and did what people said it to do. But then after some compassion by the blondie, which let me just go check to see what his name is. Crap. No, it doesn't even tell me what his name is. Thank you. Hudson, that's it. Okay, so Hudson showed him some compassion because he was like, hey, you have some watermelon on you. And he actually wiped the watermelon off, and because of that, a fond relationship between Migo and Hudson began. And it turned very, very unbelievably. Yeah, it went very, really creepy because now it decided to just be on for Hudson. It went to Hudson's house. It actually GPS's Hudson's house and went and read him a story. Then at school, he actually came with a peanut butter and ham sandwich. The robot, Migo, actually called his grandma to actually hear about what he likes for lunch, which is like, wow. And then, oh man, then after that, what really, really went crazy was just the fact of they were watching this movie, which I bet it was inspired by Forrest Gump. And I bet it is Forrest Gump. But anyways, he just took that and he actually asked, what is love? Wow. I mean, to actually not say, baby, don't hurt me. It's like, wow, that's a missed opportunity here. But he just explained what love is. And apparently the robot asked if a person and a robot could actually fall in love. Well, of course, there's different types of love, but personally, friendship like love or something like that. So when Hudson got pulled away with Triple D and also Trip Double D and Trip. Oh, I get it now. Triple Trip. Ah. So he got pulled away to go to Los Angeles, and then the robot felt sad and depressed. The funny part was just the fact of when Babe and Kinsey actually said, hey, we can play with you. He's like, shutting down. He did Hudson's request, which is kind of funny. And then he was waiting. The robot was waiting for him to return. And when he returned, he was like, ooh, wow. He got mad at Trip. So Trip got a package. He destroyed it. You guys saw it in the commercial. Wow. And then after that, as soon as they returned, Migo actually got Trip and said, hey, Trip, I gotta show you something. There's $1 million in the roof. Oh, I was like, oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh my gosh. So he actually took him to the roof, and it turns out for some reason, the European people didn't want to tell him that the robot has a ray finger, or at least a ray beam put in laser beam, not ray beam, laser beam actually on the robot. That would have been something good to tell him, but instead they just said, yeah, well, we have this robot. What the heck was up with that? So anyways, so he lasered the freaking door shut so he can actually kill Trip by pushing him over the freaking roof. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then, oh my gosh. Like what I figured Double G would actually have done this because he's the dad. To kick down the door, but instead one of his bodyguards kicked down the door, and wow, that freaking door flew. After that, they basically were able to do negotiations saying that Hudson would be sad if you killed Trip. And it was kind of funny. It was a hostage situation. He's like, I have a laser finger. I'm not afraid to use it. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. But in the end, everyone was okay. He let go of Trip. But then the craziest part was that Double G, who technically, I didn't even talk about the fact of he didn't trust the robot whatsoever. He said, knock, knock, who's there? He said, knock, knock to the robot. Migo said, who's there? Not you. And he threw him off the roof. He actually pushed him off the roof. It was so funny. And when they came back, it was like, they were like, so he just jumped off the roof? Oh my gosh. And it was funny that his conscience, Migo's consciousness actually still existed. So he actually was like, I can tell you what really happened. And it was so funny. And Double G said, nope. And he threw the head. He straight up threw the head against the wall or something. So the head is destroyed. Oh my gosh. Woo! Ooh. All right, yeah, so in the end, it's kind of funny, especially the fact of now, since you destroyed him, it's kind of like part of his programming is corrupted, and you guys are not going to even tell him about that. Instead, you just destroyed him. He jumped off the roof, which they know that he kind of has a problem, but it's not the problem they're going to be looking for, which is kind of sad. They're going to be looking for, okay, what made him jump off the roof, instead of him having an obsessive nature when he gets attached. So that's kind of sad. But anyways, thank you for watching, and tell me what you guys think about this episode if you saw it. And if you didn't see it, I hope this actually was so funny enough for you to go watch it right now. But anyways, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more reviews. Oh my gosh, that was